Spiral ruins after the pulse. The blinding light of the lock's activation faded. Smoke and static hung in the air. The once majestic spiral temple had collapsed inward, leaving nothing but shards of memory stone flickering with residual code. Elena stumbled forward, coughing. Epsilon? No answer. Marcus scanned frantically. They were inside the lock, both of them, Tau and Epsilon. Zero stood still, eyes locked on the point where the lock had vanished. They're not gone, just moved. Nyx stepped up, weapons drawn. Moved where? Zero whispered. Beyond the reach of time. Earth, the assembly, fractures. Back on Earth, the coalition assembly was in chaos. Representatives of humanity, Zorathians and allied Maliens, screamed across the war chamber. He opened the lock. You let Evelyn's hybrids destabilize cosmic balance. Project Helix is not under assembly command. Who authorized her release? Vel Sereth stood tall among the crowd. Enough. You squabble while the true enemy feeds. Nulastra is not a myth. It was sleeping. Now it stirs. One delegate slammed a fist. And who gave you the right to speak for it? Vel Sereth smiled coldly. I do not speak for it. I speak against it. Behind him, Echo remained silent, studying a screen displaying Nulastra's expanding signature, a spiral-eating star systems on the far edge of the galaxy. The astral archive, Epsilon's mindscape. In a space between, Epsilon floated, neither dead nor alive. He stood inside the astral archive, a multi-dimensional corridor of light and thought. Tau stood beside him, flickering. This is where the architects stored their first experiments, she said, and their failures. Why am I here? Epsilon asked. You're the key now. You carry the code to either reseal the lock or open the second gate. Epsilon looked around, countless doors, each humming with unknown energy. Tau placed a hand on his chest. But there's something else. Someone else is here. From the shadows, a third presence stepped out. It looked like Epsilon, same face but darker, sharper, crueler. The figure grinned. Hello, brother. Obsidian Arc, Rise of the Factions. Cyrex returned to the Malien flagship with grave warnings, but the Council was no longer united. Three factions had emerged. The Purists, led by Old Guard Maliens, demanded the resealing of all cosmic locks and complete erasure of hybrids. The Flameborn, followers of Tau's teachings, wanted coexistence and evolution. The Echo Sect, secret worshippers of Nulastra, hiding in plain sight. Cyrex threw down Evelyn's recovered logs. The Architect's prison is breaking. If we don't act together, we're all code waiting to be rewritten. A purist elder sneered. Then let the stars judge us. The Black Womb, Nulastra, awakens. On a distant moon wrapped in void stone, the Black Womb cracked open. Nulastra's true body hadn't yet manifested, but its consciousness leaked into space like ink. Ships drifted too close. Their AI systems screamed. Their crews clawed at their faces as memories were devoured from their minds, whole timelines erased from existence. In its place, whispers. I was before code, before fire. I do not return. I remind a creature emerged from the ruins, half Malien, half forgotten god. A new herald of Nulastra, born in the shadow of the architects. It whispered to the stars, begin the forgetting. Evelyn's gambit, in her hidden sanctuary beyond the galactic rim, Evelyn initiated a dangerous protocol. Using Tenebrix's fading essence, she attempted to contact the remaining architects. Only one responded, Caetel Rune, the architect of balance. His form resembled a fractal storm, time bent as he spoke. You broke the seal, and now you ask for aid. Evelyn bowed her head. I did what I had to. I lost Tau. I may have lost Epsilon, but I won't lose the galaxy. Cattell Rune paused. There is another, a forgotten one, buried inside the boy. She blinked. What do you mean? He was not the only thing Evelyn created. The new heralds. In a hidden hangar beneath Europa's ice, Lise activated the last working flame-born engine. Cyrex stood beside her, wounded but alive. You sure this'll get us to the archive? She asked. No, Cyrex said. But if Nolastra's herald reaches it first, all of history becomes suggestion. As they prepared for launch, a blinding pulse surged across the sky. All hybrid-born across the system simultaneously collapsed. Visions of a silver spire descending from the void filled their minds. Zero gripped his chest aboard Parallax, gasping. Elena caught him. What do you see? Zero whispered. The architects. They're not all asleep anymore. Ending twist. Epsilon's split. In the archive, Epsilon faced his dark reflection, Erebus, a backup code Evelyn buried inside him in case he fell. You are logic. I am instinct, Erebus said. You seek balance. I know how to win. Tau screamed, Don't trust him. But it was too late. The lock pulsed again. Epsilon's body split. Two identical figures stood, one glowing with light, the other wrapped in entropy. They both turned to Tau, and in unison said, We're ready. Tau's eyes widened, but only one of you is real.